Striking reds and blues, patriotic stars and stripes, and tons of sparkling crystals. There's a reason why the USA Gymnastics team's blinged-out Olympics uniforms have got so many people talking. The 2024 Olympics are almost upon us, and the USA Gymnastics team is already creating buzz. Four-time gold medalist Simone Biles is set to compete on the women's team with Suni Lee, Jordan Chiles, and others. And while we can't wait to watch their moves on the beams and floor mat, all eyes will be on their blinged-out uniforms, which debuted on the Today Show on July 10, 2024. The segment saw the gymnastics team unboxing their gear, which consisted of a block of blue stars across one side of the chest and arm and a red striped pattern along the bodice. However, the stars of the outfit, made by GK Elite, were the dazzling Swarovski crystals scattered throughout. This is only one design though, as the team has 7 other options, each covered in bling that amounts to over 47,000 crystals between all 8 uniforms. The brand's design director, Jean Diaz, knew how much interest the sparkly outfits would generate. She told the New York Times, "The more crystals, the more impact. The more the leotards are talked about." GK Elite executive Matt Cowan agreed with that assessment and went on to add, "Everybody looks to Team USA and says, 'I want to look like that. I want to sparkle like that.'" He's not wrong. The day after the leotards were revealed, the Today Show's Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb got their own versions of the official Team USA uniforms.
Hoda, because you're like gymnastics den mother, you should get a Leo.
Guthrie and Kotb aren't the only ones doing cartwheels over GK Elite's creations either. Former Olympian and sports commentator Kathy Johnson-Clark shared on X, "Stars, stripes, crystals, and pearls all gleaming in red, white, and blue. Nothing says Team USA quite like it. This is what dreams are made of." Meanwhile, one fan wrote on X, "These Leos are so much prettier than the ones they wore at trials." Now that the leotards have been revealed to the public, gymnastics core is sure to be one of the next biggest trends. But if you choose to DIY your own version of the team's uniforms, be prepared to put in a lot of work, especially if you add crystal nails as extra blingy accessories. With the mind-boggling amount of Swarovski crystals used on these uniforms, it's clear that the official leotards of the USA Gymnastics team weren't easy to make, but you'll be surprised to find out just how much preparation goes into the design. As reported by the Washington Post, it takes 2 years for the leotards to get made, from conception to production. Diaz began the process in 2022 by creating mood boards of designs and patterns that struck her fancy. The following year, the designers rendered sketches, narrowing them down to 15 for the gymnastics team's approval. After the samples were made, they were tested by an actual gymnast for honest feedback. Finally, the 8 favorites were chosen by the USA Gymnastics team's decision-makers, and it's safe to say they were all winners. It's not just the pretty designs that make these leotards special. GK Elite has been the gymnastics team's go-to manufacturer since 2000. With Diaz telling Vogue, "We've really come to know exactly what the athletes like. First and foremost, it is a performance garment. We have to think about their comfort and movement. It moves with the body so that their mind isn't on what they're wearing." Ultimately, the Summer Olympics are coming up soon, and we can't wait to see Simone Biles and her team dazzle as they turn and twist in their crystallized outfits.